Hey crafty friends, this is Jenny from crafttestdummies.com, and you know that foil is all the rage right now. So we're going to take a look today at the iCraft Deco Foil put out by our friends at Therm-o-Web, and I'm going to show you how you can apply it, see it on some different substrates, and give you some tips and techniques. Let's take a look. So let's take a look at the iCraft Deco Foil. It's available in these tubes, which are very readily available. It's also available on bigger spools if you need longer widths, but for most crafters this is great because what you get in each package is 5 sheets. And they're all rolled up like so. Okay, and see, look, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're very thin, fine sheets, and I'm showing you this beautiful, like, pearly oil slick. And you can't really see it to have justice on camera, but it's so beautiful and gorgeous. These are also just about the perfect width. If you want to run them through your manual die cutting machine, you can, and this is just about the right width for like your Cuttlebug or your Sizzix or whatever. So just for an overview, they sent me a beautiful sample including this rainbow and then metallic shades, and then here's one. I've actually already used up most of this. These are little mini holographic stars. So pretty, and you'll be happy to know that you can use this on both fabric and paper crafting. So if you've seen my other video about mylar backed foils, which I highly recommend, and I'll leave a link somewhere over here for you, you'll know that actually these are clear sheets, mylar type sheets, that have the film actually sprayed on them. So the way you get the film off of the sheet is by applying some kind of adhesive. Now, depending on the surface that you're using, you can use many different adhesives. Deco Foil has their own transfer adhesive, and what that means basically is that it's a glue that stays sticky when it's dry. So in order to apply it, you put down the glue, you let it dry until it becomes completely clear like you see here, and then you just apply it like so. Another way you can add some foil is by using the Deco Foil foam adhesive. This is a product that they make, and basically this is a big sheet of foam that you can die cut with your manual dies. I tried using a punch. I was not particularly successful with that, but you can even use your electronic die cutting machine, I think, if you use the multi-cut function. But so for example, here's this was a thin roll die, and the paper backing just comes right off like so. And again, to get the foil to adhere or transfer, you put it on top and you give it a good rub. And really, if you have an old credit card or, you know, a key card, it really helps to just kind of give it a good burnish down. And then you just rip it right off. Make sure it's burnished all the way, like so. See how pretty? Now you'll notice that your foil starts to look like Swiss cheese after a while. That's okay. If you see any gold left, that means you can still use it. So don't despair. You've actually got a lot on this sheet. You just don't even realize it. So you can also use things like double sticky tapes. This is, I think, a score tape. Not sure which brand it is. Actually, this may be the Therm-o-Web brand now that I think about it. But paperback tapes are great because you just put it down. It's sticky. And there you go. Like so. And that, by the way, is just a great way of adding a little detail to cards or scrapbook pages. It's so simple and it's so easy, and you don't need to do a whole lot of fussing. Also, this is my ATG gun. All right, so this first part we've done just using sticky adhesive. Next, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the iCraft thermal adhesive. Here's a piece of hot melt adhesive that I cut using the silhouette, and then I ran it through the laminator machine, and you can see that it transferred well and got really shiny. Now here the die did not cut particularly well, so it looks a little wonky, but I would not hesitate to try this again. So the next portion of our program has to do with the hot melt adhesive and applying it to fabric. So stay tuned for that whole review, but I want to show you those samples. So this is Quilter's cotton. Now these have not been washed yet. I'll show you a still on the website of what they look like afterwards. But the fabric still moves a little bit and I don't see any real cracking or flaking. This is synthetic felt. This is t-shirt material. Again, notice how it moves. And I do not really see any measurable cracking or peeling up. This is an old necktie. Kind of spectacular though, right? That's my word of the day. And then this is some olefin, which is a synthetic material. And I just wanted to see if it would stick. And oh my gosh, it sticks and it looks fabulous. Now, so there you go. I hope you found this information helpful and informative. And please make sure to take a look at some of the other reviews that I have related to this. Specifically one about 5 ways to add foils to your projects without a machine. Also the difference between foils and flakes. And also I will have one up very, very soon, if not already, on the iCraft fusible web. It's a thermo adhesive. It works with this stuff. Just trust me. Click the link. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe and come back and visit us again real soon. Click right here to subscribe. And as always, have a crafty day.